Do you believe that just a pinch of salt in your shoes could open the floodgates to wealth and completely turn around the bad luck that has been clinging to you? Welcome to Feng Shui Keys, the place where you discover the keys to unlocking prosperity and keeping misfortune at bay. Sounds strange, right? But in Feng Shui, salt is more than just a kitchen staple. It is an ancient symbol of purification and abundance. When combined with your shoes, it creates an invisible energy talisman that helps every step feel lighter, luckier, and more powerfully aligned with prosperity than ever before. In today's video, you will uncover the secret behind the ritual of putting salt in your shoes and why such a small action can shift the entire energy field around you. I will also reveal how to do it correctly so that the Feng Shui salt can truly activate its power, along with some surprising combinations between salt and other symbols of wealth, which can transform bad luck into good fortune and turn anxiety into confidence. Before we begin, leave a comment with this powerful affirmation: I am ready to open the door for wealth to flow into every step I take. Because the moment you say those words out loud, the energy of good luck has already started moving. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button on Feng Shui Keys so you never miss a single valuable Feng Shui key that could change your financial destiny. Why salt and not any other Feng Shui item? Because salt carries the primal energy of the earth and the sea, two elements deeply connected to life and prosperity. For thousands of years, salt has been considered white gold, a symbol of purity and protection. Beyond its material value, salt holds a unique ability. It absorbs heavy energy, neutralizes negative vibrations, and restores energetic balance to a space. In Feng Shui, salt is known as a strongly yang element. It helps dissolve stagnant energy, cleanse the surrounding energy field, and support clarity of mind and inner strength. When negative energy is cleared, the mind becomes calm, and that calmness becomes the foundation for wealth to flow. Feng Shui always follows this principle: where the energy is clean, prosperity gathers. But why place salt inside your shoes? Because your feet are the part of the body that makes direct contact with earth energy, the vital force that nurtures all living beings. With every step you take, your body is exchanging energy with the environment. If the areas you walk through are filled with negative energy, your shoes may unknowingly absorb that energy, which can leave you feeling drained, sluggish, or unfocused. When a small pinch of salt is placed in your shoes, it begins to act like a portable energy filter. Salt crystals silently absorb and neutralize any negative energy that has accumulated, creating an invisible shield around your feet. This layer of energy not only protects, but also stimulates the flow of positive energy, helping you move with more ease, confidence, and strength. Once your body feels grounded and your mind is clear, you begin to emit a positive frequency, and that is the frequency of wealth. Feng Shui refers to this state as smooth energy, open wealth. Those who walk with clean, calm, and confident energy naturally attract opportunities, helpful people, and good fortune. So salt in your shoes is not some kind of magic spell. It is a tool for restoring harmony between your personal energy and the energy of the earth. Just one small pinch used properly can create a clean energy zone that moves with every step you take, allowing wealth to flow freely in and leaving bad luck behind. And for that energy field to truly activate and flow with every step you need to follow the correct method. Only when done properly can salt become a key that unlocks the stream of wealth, not just a random Feng Shui trick. Step 1. Choose the right pair of shoes. Not every pair of shoes is suitable for this ritual. Choose the ones you usually wear when working, meeting people, making deals, or traveling to places connected with money and opportunity. These are shoes that carry active energy, the energy of movement, connection, and value creation. When you activate Feng Shui energy within these shoes, you are indirectly opening the channel for abundance to enter your career journey. Avoid shoes that have been left unused for a long time in storage, as they have absorbed still energy and are no longer dynamic. Also avoid shoes used mainly for lounging at home, exercising, or casual outings, because they usually carry personal relaxed energy, which is not ideal for activating financial flow. Equally important is that your shoes must be intact. A torn sole, a broken heel, or moldy fabric is like a cracked vase. Any good energy activated will simply leak out. In Feng Shui, broken item, lost energy. So if your shoes are too worn out, replace them with a new or well-maintained pair before beginning the ritual. Step 2. Choose the right kind of salt. For this ritual, use coarse sea salt, large, clean white crystals that have not been refined. This type of salt still holds the breath of the sea, rich in natural minerals carrying raw energy and free from chemical processing. Its porous structure allows it to absorb and store energy much more effectively than refined table salt. Avoid using processed or iodized salt as additives, and refining strip away the salt's natural energy, sometimes turning it into dead matter, physically intact but energetically neutral. If possible, use naturally sun-dried sea salt. Sunlight is one of the strongest sources of yang energy and helps activate the salt's purification power. When holding the salt in your hand, do not rush to sprinkle it. Take a few seconds to feel its coolness, dryness, and weight. That is the combined energy of earth and water. In Feng Shui, your emotions and mental focus directly affect the energy of any item you use. So approach this action with a calm mindset and full attention. Imagine you are holding grains of light, purifying your path, dispelling bad energy, and opening the way for prosperity. As for how much salt, less is more. Just a small pinch, enough to hold between 2 fingertips, is sufficient for each shoe. In Feng Shui, there is a guiding principle: small but potent, little but precise. Using too much salt will not increase the effectiveness. In fact, it might create discomfort when walking or block the flow of energy inside the shoe. The goal is not to cover everything, but to lightly scatter a thin layer at the sole, where energy contact is most direct and active. If you want to boost the salt's energy further, place it under sunlight for a few minutes before using. This is considered a natural activation step. Sunlight dries the salt completely and infuses it with even more yang energy, making its cleansing power stronger. And when you finally hold that pinch of salt, about to sprinkle it into your shoes, take a deep breath and silently affirm, "I am placing light and purity into every step I take." That is the moment when your personal energy and the energy of the salt begin to resonate, starting a process that transforms every step into one of wealth and peace. Step 3. How to sprinkle the salt. Once you have chosen the right shoes and salt, the act of sprinkling becomes the key moment of activation. This is not just a simple action. It is an energetic ritual where the salt receives your intention and begins to work its magic. First, choose a quiet, clean, and airy space where you can focus without distractions. Place your shoes in front of you. Take a slow, deep breath and exhale gently. When your breath has settled, close your eyes for a few seconds and form a clear intention in your mind. I am cleansing negative energy and inviting wealth into every step I take. This is more than just a sentence. It is an energetic command. In Feng Shui, intention is the spark that leads energy. Whatever your heart focuses on, the surrounding energy follows. So the calmer your mind, the clearer your intention, the more easily the salt can resonate and become effective. Next, take a small pinch of salt between 2 fingertips. Hold it in your palm for a few seconds, sensing its cool, dry, firm texture. That sensation represents earth energy, grounded and stable. Then gently sprinkle the salt inside the shoe. Do not pour it harshly or try to cover the whole surface. Just let it fall softly like snowflakes, spreading evenly over the inner sole, the part that touches the ground and where the body's energy exchange is strongest. Once the salt is in the shoe, use your fingertip to gently rub it in small circular motions. This helps spread the salt and symbolizes the activation of flowing energy. In Feng Shui, circular motion represents circulation. Where energy flows, wealth follows. At this moment, you can silently say or softly speak the words, "May these steps be clean, steady, and open to all positive energy." This is not a spell. It is an energy affirmation, a way for you to reprogram your own energy field. When you speak, believe what you say. It is your belief and focus that allow the salt to carry your message into the surrounding energetic space. If you want to enhance the resonance, you can repeat this affirmation 3 times, inhaling and exhaling slowly each time to let the positive energy gradually expand throughout your body. Then allow the shoes to sit undisturbed for a few minutes before putting them on. During that time, the salt begins to attune to the frequency and forms an invisible shield around the inside of the shoes. When you finally put on your activated shoes, walk with confidence and peace. That feeling of lightness, ease, or mental clarity is not an illusion. It is a sign that your energy and the energy of the salt are now aligned. Once the protective energy field has been activated, the next important step is maintaining and nurturing that frequency properly. The effectiveness of the ritual does not lie only in how you perform it, but also in when and how consistently you apply it. For the best results, wear the activated shoes for at least 3 hours each day. The ideal time is during your active hours, when you are working, moving around, or interacting with others. Movement activates energy, blood circulates faster, and the exchange between your body's energy and Earth's energy becomes more vibrant. This helps the salt perform its cleansing process much more effectively than if you were simply sitting still. If possible, continue this routine for 3 to 7 consecutive days. This is the average time frame in which the salt can fully absorb and neutralize energy. During the first 3 days, the salt typically focuses on clearing out stagnant or heavy energy. This is the purging phase. By the 4th or 5th day, you may begin to notice subtle shifts, a lighter mood, a more relaxed body, a sense of being shielded from unexpected negativity. By the 6th or 7th day, the salt reaches a state of energetic saturation. It has absorbed enough negative energy and now needs to be replaced in order to stay effective. Some people who are sensitive to energy may notice a difference as early as the 2nd day, improved mood, smoother workdays, and a deeper sense of stability and confidence in every step. This is not a coincidence. It is a sign that your personal energy field is being cleansed and rebalanced. To keep this process flowing smoothly, there are 3 essential reminders you should never overlook. First, always keep your shoes dry and clean. Water represents yin energy. If the shoes are damp or dirty, the salt's energy will weaken, and its ability to absorb negativity will be greatly reduced. If salt becomes moist, it can clump together, causing discomfort and freezing the energy inside. If your shoes get wet, remove the salt, immediately dry the shoes thoroughly, and only add fresh salt after they are completely dry. This is not just about hygiene. It is about preserving the natural flow of energy within the item. Second, always replace the salt every 3 to 5 days. Do not keep the old salt too long. Once it has absorbed a significant amount of negative energy, it becomes heavy, like a sponge soaked in dirty water. If left too long, it can actually block energy instead of purifying it. When replacing the salt, you do not need to wash the shoes. Simply tap the old salt out, discard it in a clean place, or rinse it away with running water as a symbolic way of releasing negative energy back into nature. Then add fresh salt and repeat the activation ritual as before. Every time you replace the salt, you are refreshing the energy and keeping the flow strong and clear. Third, do not let anyone else wear the shoes that have been activated with your personal energy. Shoes carry strong individual frequencies. In Feng Shui, it is believed that each person has their own unique energy pattern, and when different energies use the same charged item, the flow becomes confused, reducing or even reversing its effects. So keep this ritual personal. If someone else accidentally wears the shoes, discard the old salt and restart the ritual to reset the energy frequency. It is also helpful to pay attention to the time of day you begin this ritual. Morning is best. When yang energy is rising, the air is fresh and energy is easiest to absorb. However, if morning is not convenient, evening is fine too, as long as your mind is calm and unhurried. A peaceful mindset allows the salt to receive your pure energy. At the end of each day when removing your shoes, gently tap the soles a few times to release any lingering energy. Then place the shoes in a dry, airy space. You can softly say, "Thank you. Today, my feet walked in good energy." It may sound simple, but that statement acts as a way to close the energy loop, completing the transformation process for the day. Now that you know how to properly use salt to cleanse and activate energy, there is one more step that can double your abundance frequency: combining salt with powerful Feng Shui symbols of luck. One of the most popular and effective combinations is salt with the 5 emperor coins. These coins represent 5 prosperous emperors in ancient history, each coin carrying strong metal energy, symbolizing wealth, power, and stability. When paired with salt, the coin acts as a conductor for metal energy, helping to activate financial flow. You can place a small coin in the inner corner of your shoe where it does not directly touch the salt, but remains within the same energy field. As you walk, the coin subtly vibrates, creating micro-movements that activate wealth circulation, as if every step is stirring up the current of abundance. Alongside metal, if you want to enhance wood energy, which represents growth, advancement, and opportunity, try adding a dried bay leaf to your shoe. Since ancient times, bay leaves have symbolized victory and honor. In Feng Shui, they bring the rising energy of wood, supporting expansion and personal empowerment. When a bay leaf is placed in the shoe alongside a thin layer of salt, the energies of wood and earth combine. Earth from the salt generates metal, and metal nourishes wood. This creates a symbolic cycle of sustainable wealth growth, solid foundation from earth, vitality from wood. Every step becomes not just movement, but a journey of triumph and rising success. Beyond physical symbols, modern energy Feng Shui also emphasizes the power of mindset and words. One surprisingly effective method is combining salt with positive affirmations. Simply write a short, clear, encouraging statement on a small piece of paper. For example, every step I take brings prosperity and new opportunities, or I walk in the energy of luck and success. Placing that slip of paper in your shoe with the salt codes your intention into a physical object, turning it into a conductor of consciousness. With each step, the energy of your affirmation is activated and spreads through your motion. Every step becomes a seed of prosperity, confidence, and belief. Foundational elements for attracting lasting abundance more powerful than any charm. For those who wish to deepen the emotional and energetic resonance, you can add a single drop of essential oil to the salt before placing it in your shoes. Cinnamon oil symbolizes fire and passion, activating bold action and attracting rapid financial flow. Orange oil radiates joy and warmth, helping you stay open and connected to positive people. Agarwood oil oud represents depth, stillness, and authority. Perfect for those seeking to reinforce their position or stabilize their career. Each essential oil carries a unique frequency, and when blended with salt, it creates a naturally diffusing energy field that both cleanses your aura and soothes your mind. You will notice that even a faint scent when putting on your shoes can bring a sense of calm and confidence, a sure sign that the energy is flowing in the right direction. Feng Shui is the art of harmonizing the energy between people and their environment, not a magic spell to replace effort or action. That is why when practicing the salt in your shoes ritual, the most important thing is to understand its true nature. It is not a spell or supernatural force. It is a supportive tool to help you tune your personal frequency so you can better align with the flow of good fortune. The first thing to remember, do not overuse it, and do not place blind faith in it. If you believe that just a pinch of salt will completely change your life, you are giving away your power to something outside of yourself. In Feng Shui, every object is just a conduit. The real energy comes from within. If your inner state is full of fear, doubt, or confusion, no amount of salt will bring wealth. But if you act from a clear, positive mindset and know what you are aiming for, salt can become a powerful amplifier of your good energy. Feng Shui also emphasizes harmony between the physical and the spiritual. If you feel uncomfortable wearing shoes with salt, listen to your body. Everyone's energy sensitivity is different, so there is no need to force it. Try using less salt, or choose roomier, more breathable shoes. In Feng Shui, how your body feels is the first signal of energy alignment. When you feel at ease, energy can flow. Any discomfort or tension can block the flow and reduce the ritual's effectiveness. Another important point is not to let this ritual become an automatic habit. Each time you sprinkle salt into your shoes, do it with intention, gratitude, and presence. If repeated mindlessly, the action loses its original energy and becomes empty routine. Remember, energy flows where attention goes. So take a moment each time. Pause, breathe deeply, and reaffirm your intention. I am purifying my energy. I am opening the path for good luck. Even that one focused moment is enough to reactivate the flow of new energy. Also connect this ritual to real-life action. If you are seeking luck in your career, wear these shoes when meeting a partner, going to a job interview, or launching a new project. If your goal is wealth, be proactive. Expand your network, learn new skills, or step out of your comfort zone. Feng Shui opens the door, but you are the one who must walk through it. Lastly, remember that salt carries strong yang energy. If used too frequently, especially for long periods, it can cause energetic imbalance, making you feel fatigued or restless. So practice the ritual in short cycles, 3 to 7 days, then pause before repeating. This gives your body and energy field time to reset and stay in harmony. Feng Shui is never separate from real life. A ritual only has value when it helps you feel lighter, more confident, and more clear-headed in your actions. And with that, you now hold in your hands one of the simplest yet most powerful Feng Shui rituals, a way to cleanse energy, unlock financial flow, and open the path to good fortune. But more important than the salt, the shoes, or any item, is the energy and belief you invest in each action. Every time you perform this ritual, remember you are not just nurturing Feng Shui, you are practicing mindfulness. You are learning to observe your energy, to refresh it, and to take conscious steps every single day. And when you do that with a clear heart, the universe begins to respond, with opportunities ease and the good luck you truly deserve. If there is one message you should carry with you after this video, it is this: all good fortune begins with a clear mindset, the right action, and strong belief. Start today, gently, confidently, and with trust. Who knows, just a few steps forward, you might feel a new current of energy, pure, clear, and full of abundance. If you are ready to open the door of prosperity for yourself, leave a comment below with the affirmation: I welcome prosperity with every step I take. And do not forget to follow Feng Shui Keys, where every video is a key that helps you decode Feng Shui. Unlock your luck and live fully in peace, abundance, and wholeness.